Good afternoon, dear colleagues. Today I want to show you a presentation features of information support for decision making in planning production processes. Nowadays, the scientific and technical development of the enterprise is determined by the innovation. They form the basis of developing products and technologies that create new and improve existing processes. Simultaneously, increasing the level of informational system intelligence must consider business process. Digital transformation leads to new opportunities, but also introduces additional risks. One of the development area is increasing the efficiency and reliability of production facilities management by using scientific grounded methods for developing and making decisions using mathematical apparatus and computer technologies. The main methods have a good theoretical basis. However, for many of them, their application in socio-economic system in general and at enterprises in production planning is poorly considered. Most of the third decisions-making methods are of little use in the real process of production planning at enterprises. Their production and different productions. Despite the apparent elaboration of the problem, many issues have not yet been resolved, both in the theoretical and practical part. Uh, Therefore, adopting existing methods is urgent as the formation of new support decision-making algorithms that consider the specifics of production planning. Um, Informational support for decision-making performed using special automated systems. The purpose of such system is to help people who make decisions while managing enterprise and processes on it. The system helps to carry out an objective analysis of the subject area and exclude human error. Decision support systems operate with a large amount of data that a person is not always able to capture and analyze. So for this, two main tasks appear in the course of the work. Ordering of a possible solution according to a certain criterion, and optimization designed to select the best solution from possible variety. It can be noted that for both tasks, an important element is the choice of a criterion or its combination. According to a chosen criterion, the necessary process performed, assessment are made, and possible solutions are composed. The decision support system, or DSS, helps to determine the most favorable result for a given event or production process because of its work. So, decision support system is an integration of software tools for data analysis, modeling, forecasting, making, and supporting management decisions. Supporting toolkits can be represented by company own development or external software products. For example, Oracle, IBM, or different PLM systems. The decision support system include database. Model base and software control system consisting of the database management system, model based management system, and interface management system that is between the user and the computer. The decision is made based on the result of processing data from various sources. The decision making process uh, include 5 stages that are presented on the slide, each of which has a finite execution time and a certain number of resources. So, um, information support for decision making is an iterative process as opposite to simple decision making process. The process involves DSS in the role of computing part and the control object, and a person in the role of control link, which provide the data input and result assessment. Figure 3 shows an algorithm for an iterative decision-making process. Features of information support for decision-making are presented on the slide. So, um, for other features, various approaches are used to build a decision support system. Logical approaches, it's based on the Boolean algebra and fuzzy logic. Almost every such system built on a logical principle is a theorem-proven machine. Structured approaches, it means that it uses the intellectual analysis tool. The choice and decision making is made on the basis of previously gained experience or a rational analysis of external influence. Evolutionary approach, the main attention is paid to build initial model and the rules by which it can be changed or evolve. And simulation approaches or imitation, it's understood as a comparison of characteristics or different structures of a modeled object, and it's carried out by a means of variant miscalculations. So, regarding to the conducted study of possible approaches and methods, it can be concluded that flexible solution must be chosen for decision support system development. The integration of several approaches is often used in the process of such system creation since it's often difficult to find boundaries between them. While considering and analyzing possible methods, it was concluded that the integration of the simulation and intellectual approaches can provide holistic approach to the problem under the study. Since imitation involves a series of experiments with models that are presented and a set of computer programs, and the next step is comparison of obtained characteristics of the object under the study by the means of variational calculation. Integration with an intelligent approach allow automatically determine the dependencies between observable and hidden variables of object using machine learning algorithms. So, in the conclusion, decision-making process involves the passage of sequential stages: problem analysis, diagnostics, mathematical or conceptual modeling, formulation of alternative options, and choice of solutions that mean the set goals, and at the end, monitoring the solution implementation. The role of a decision-making system is not to replace the leader, but to improve the efficiency of his work and the entire enterprise work. For this reason, the system has to provide the intuitive interface. The system's main goal is not always the decision-making process automation, but the implementation of effective interaction between person and the system in the process of finding solution and ensuring flexibility in the work process. So thank you for your attention. If you have any question, you can ask them by the mail.